All right, YouTube, what's poppin'? It's your boy Dev Dooley back again with another episode of Dooley 101, and this time we're just going to talk about developing, or we're going to develop some black and white film right here, right now, with my little kit of stuff. So what I have here is, Cinestill Films black and white monobath, which is basically one solution that you need to develop your film. You don't have to heat it up. It gives you directions based on what temperature your film actually is. So we are not going to be going through the putting your film on the spool process. I'm assuming that you guys already know how to do that. So I already have my film in here. Let me put my gloves on. I'm gonna do this real quick. It's not gonna take too long, which is the best thing about it. And all you need to do this is a thermometer. I have a photography thermometer, which I need to wash off because this is. All right, so I have my thermometer here, and all I'm going to do is just test out. I'll let that sit in here for a second. So I'll let that sit in there. So this says basically ready to use processing for traditional black and white film at room temperature. So 80 degrees Fahrenheit needs constant agitation at 3 minutes. 75 degrees Fahrenheit is intermittent agitation at 4 minutes, and 70 degrees is minimal agitation for 6 minutes. This is at about 75 degrees. So intermittent agitation for 4 minutes. So let's just go ahead and get this started. That's the best thing about it. You don't need much. And I do have a film squeegee. I do not have any photo flow because all the film students came to Service Photo and bought it up. So I need to buy some of that. So as soon as I start this, we're going to get our timer going. I'm gonna take one glove off of this so I can mess with my phone. Also have a funnel so that way I can put my chemicals from the Patterson tank back into the bottle once I'm finished. So we'll do that, but let me go straight to here. Okay, not the calculator, the timer, and 4 minutes intermittent agitation. And start. And so you guys can see what's popping. Uh-oh. So it says, I'm tired of that word, intermittent. But basically we're just gonna agitate this every once in a while, probably about every 30 seconds or so. All right, cool. Now, another thing about this that I actually like is it says that it lasts for a year. So I haven't ran too many rolls through it yet. I think this is my 4th or 5th one. But the expected shelf life, 1 year from purchase, plus or minus 2 degrees, the temperature tolerance or whatever. I don't know. Normally, like when I mixed my C41 kit, they told me it was over a month and a half, or a little over a month. You can probably get 25 uses out of it. I think I got 16 rolls out of that. But it's probably time to do this again. I got about 16 rolls out of that, and I still have it. I'm not sure if it's any good. I'm gonna test it out on an old roll and see how that comes out. And if it is any good, then I'll do my last rolls that I just shot about a week ago. But yeah, that's pretty interesting that this lasts for a year. And if it has it can't have an unlimited amount of rolls to it that you could shoot, but I'm not mad at it. That's better than, having to buy the C41 kit like every month and a half, however often you shoot. So we'll see. I guess I'll let you guys know in the future when I run out. And let's do this again. Okay, so we are at 2 minutes and 15 seconds into the video, so we're going to, and I know I'm gonna put my gloves back on, this is bad, but we're halfway through the process already. You know what I'm saying? Now, on some of the photos that I got on my last roll, I actually could still see some of the water drops on there, so I think that that's from me just not having any photo flow, or maybe I just didn't do a well enough job on the squeegee portion. I'm gonna try to get that done better this time. And let's see here, 251, 253. Let's do it again. One more minute. And I'm trying to find my flow with black and white photography, just because I'm so used to shooting in color, color blocking, you know, just putting certain colors together, and then when you shoot black and white, it's a completely different feel. It makes you think about the shot that you want to take, why you want to take that shot. You know, it's like, damn, I saw a dope ass red car, and then, oh, well, it's not gonna pop the same in black and white, so now I have to look at a different composition or shoot it just in a completely different way than I would have liked to before. This is at 3 minutes and 50 seconds. We're gonna do this one more time. We are at 4 minutes. So now let's get this out of here. Now, as you guys can see, I am not like super precise. I'm not sure if that's like a good thing or a bad thing. Film community, don't kill me. All right, now we're just gonna rinse it off with some water. We're just gonna rinse it off so that way we can get all of these chemicals off of here, rinse these gloves off, and I'm gonna package this stuff up, and then we'll unravel it, and hopefully we have a developed roll of black and white film. I'm gonna keep these on the entire time too, until I actually hang these, because I've gotten fingerprints on a lot of my stuff. Okay. Now let's see what we got. Let's see. And there it is. Awesome, man. I mean, every single time you shoot a roll is like, it always amazes me, to be honest. There's nothing better than like seeing your shots, and this is only the first part of it. Let's squeegee this out. Now, I always, you know what? I'm gonna squeegee down first, and then I'm gonna turn it upside down. There's a tape side, and I'm gonna squeegee back up from that. Okay. And as you guys can see here, there's some tape right here on this side. I'm gonna hold it from here and squeegee back down. I hate this sometimes. All right, I think this is the last one. So I'm gonna finish squeegeeing this. I'm gonna hang it up, and then I will meet you guys back at the desk, so that way we can look over our scans and see how they came out. What's up, guys? We are back at the desk yet again, and I don't want to make this too long, but for those of you who have made it this long into the video, just wanted to address some things. And first being, I don't necessarily do everything by the book. I'm just learning as I go, and that's what's most important here on the channel. It's just that as we do things, I show the mistakes, I learn from them. And yeah, I don't necessarily just follow the instructions exactly at 4 minutes. You know, I may bend certain things and do things a little bit differently. So just be a little wary if you're following me by the T and doing everything that I'm doing. Results may vary, but at the same time, I encourage you to get out there and do what works best for you. It's best to just go through the process, figure it out on your own, and learn at a pace that just works for you instead of trying to keep up, which is exactly what I'm doing. I mean, I'm buying piece by piece on my film kit and we're learning together. Another thing is some of the water drops that we saw on the photos. They're not actually water drops. What I think is when I poured the chemicals out, there was about 7 or 8 seconds, I think, or maybe a little bit longer or a little bit less. But there was time where I was talking to you guys with the Patterson tank in my hand, and I think from the chemical being left on the film for that amount of time, it left those droplets there. Some of them I could edit out. Some of them were it kind of ruined the photo. So when it comes down to rinsing the photos, getting the chemicals off, I would definitely, and I will be from here on out, I would definitely make sure that you are doing that in a timely fashion. Chemical back into the bottle, rinse with water as soon as possible, just so that way you don't let those water drips sit on the film, because it will give you some drops and you won't be able to remove them. It's not something that you can just wipe off. And that's actually it. So if you have enjoyed this video, if you've enjoyed other content on the channel and you want to see more, do me a favor, like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. If you have, then great. And until next time, guys, this is Dooley 101. Peace out. That was a weird. Peace out.